Come on and dance with me.
You've got to get to the grasslands quick, Diego. They're using Muscularia. Right, Alicia. You help me Muscularia before you fall. Right. Adelante, amigos.
Having fun, so much fun for you. We're gonna rock around the fire. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Is that a dinosaur?
The cuckoo bird from Muscularia. Now, stop teasing him. Louder. Stop teasing him. Stop teasing him. Stop that. Good job. Come here, Rhea. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
Happy birthday to Dada. Happy birthday to Dada. Happy birthday to Dada. Happy birthday to Dada. Aren't you gonna sing? I already sang. You sing. I already sang.
Don't worry, we'll find them. My binoculars can help us find the baby cuckoo.
Yeah. So what is it, Isabel? Is it the Isabel show? Night-night. So what are we going to make on the show? We're going to make Isabel. You want to flip that back over?
Yeah.
We're going to make squash.
What?
And what you want is your squash to be, your acorn squash, to be cut in half and scooped out. Isabel, you don't need to cry. You need to use patience. Learn to have patience. Okay? Preheat your oven at about 350. The first squash recipe we're going to make is roasted Parmesan or baked Parmesan squash. So what you need is butter, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese. You want to start by first sprinkling your salt and pepper all over the squash. It should look something like that. Then, Isabel, you can't eat it till it's cooked. But then we're going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese all over it, and then we're going to add 2 big tablespoons of butter. Then bake in the oven for about 50 minutes. Are we going to make maple brown sausage squash?
Yeah.
Okay, so all you need for maple brown sausage squash, Isabel, stop. We can't pick at that because we haven't ate it or cooked it yet, okay? So you need to leave that alone. You need to put some ground maple sausage in the cavity of your squash. Very good, and just pack it down in there now. Pack it good. Okay, hold on. We have a bit much, so Mommy's going to take some back. Okay? Okay, you pack it down in there. Don't eat it, Isabel. It's bad for you, but pack it down in there. Okay? Then we are going to drizzle it with maple pancake syrup. As Isabel keeps eating. Isabel, we gotta cook it first. We're going to do our next squash as a mashed squash with sunflower seeds. So for that, you want to nuke your squash for about 5 to 7 minutes until the squash is tender. Then you need to skin it and then scoop it out and put it into a mixing bowl. Okay, so once you have it in the mixer and you have it all mashed up, then you want to add a pinch of cumin seed and a pinch of either garlic powder or garlic salt. Then you want to add about a ½ cup butter and an 1/8 cup sour cream. Add them into your blender. Now you want to blend it till it's all mixed up. Miss Butter in your hair.
Yeah.
Okay, spin the some sunflower seeds that are roasted. And it'll be really, really good. The last squash recipe we're making is an orange glazed squash. And the first thing you have to do is brush melted butter all over your squash, sprinkle with salt and pepper, and stick it face down onto a cookie sheet so you can bake it in the oven. You want to bake it until it's almost tender for about 20 to 30 minutes. And while that's cooking, we'll whip up our orange glaze. In a pan over low-medium heat, simmer a half cup orange juice and an 1/8 cup of brown sugar. Also add in a pinch of allspice and a bit of ground cinnamon. Your glaze should look like this when it's fully done. You should be able to tell when your squashes are done because they should be fork poke tender, and they should look done too, kind of like this is our squash with our Parmesan cheese, and this is our maple squash, and we have over here our orange glazed squash. And what we're going to do is we're going to brush it with our orange glaze, bake it for about 5 minutes, and then put more orange glaze on it. That's going to allow the first coat to caramelize just a little bit. And now that your squash is done, all you need to do is enjoy. that your dad's car?
Yeah. It's Izzy.
So is it the Isabel show? Are we gonna make pineapple orange glazed chicken?
Yeah.
All about your dad, huh?
That's good.
Preheat your oven to 350 and have your 2 chicken breasts thawed out. Now we're going to make the sauce. The things you need for your pineapple orange chicken glaze is pineapple orange juice, 2 cups, a pinch of cinnamon and allspice, and a 1/4 cup brown sugar. And she has no patience today. It is all over the kitchen. Dump the rest in, Izzy. Mommy's got to go on mess control. Come on, dump it. Dump it in. Simmer it over low-medium heat. Next, we're going to make fried rice. So first you start with 2 cups water and 1 cup rice. And you want to bring it to a boil until it's fully cooked. Alright. A great cook always has a snack. Now that the glaze is done, we're going to want to brush it on our chicken. And our chicken looks a little more done and thawed out because we always thaw ours out in the oven for a little bit. So Isabel's going to brush her glaze on. And the rice is over here. It's looking pretty done too. So we're going to start the fried rice and get the chicken in the oven. Good job, Izzy. Paint the chicken. You want to paint it nice and good with that glaze.
Try 20 KFC Hot Wings today for just $10. Only at KFC. That's just 50 cents away.
Get them all good and glazed.
So good. So, try to sign and drive. I can get a CC, but just my...
Hun, look at your daughter.
Right now, you can take home a Volkswagen for just your signature. Like the CC or the Tiguan. Yep. Yeah.
A picture over the top.
Yeah, you got to paint the other piece too, though.
Oh, that guy's pretty good too.
That's
He's okay.
And then bake in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes until chicken is thoroughly cooked. Reglaze often. Okay, so first you need a few tablespoons of oil. Then you're going to put your rice in, and then the other things you add are peas, carrots, and scrambled egg bits. Good job. And now we're going to use our spatula and whip it up. Plate with your rice on the plate and stick your chicken on top. You can glaze it with some orange slices and pineapple wedges if you would like. You can also put more sauce over top if you want. Is it your Isabel show?
Yeah.
Today we're going to make an awesome omelet. Are you excited to cook with eggs?
Yeah.
So guess what? The age-old question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? We have the answer, and we're going to reveal it later in the show. So let's get Isabel's take. What came first, chicken or egg?
Yeah. Egg.
Egg?
Yeah.
Isabel thinks it's egg. We'll see you at the end of the show.
Yay.
What you need: 2 scrambled eggs, some sausage, some minced vegetables, and a tablespoon of cream cheese. First we're going to add in our cream cheese, and then we're going to mix it really good. Okay, next we're going to add in some sausage and some minced vegetables. And that's what it should look like. Fry it like an omelet over medium heat. You did, yeah, very good. Serve and enjoy. Hot, baby, you're gonna have to blow on it first. Oh yeah, gotta blow on it first. Is it good?